What up, peeps? Tony Baker here, back with another movie review. This time I'm reviewing the Netflix series Narcos. Narcos Mexico, temporada 2. Forgive me if my Spanish sounded horrible. I'm trying. First of all, if you turn your back on the Narcos series just because Pablo Escobar was no longer in the picture, you're doing yourself a disservice. It's a good series. In my personal opinion, this is technically season 5 of the Narcos, because Narcos Mexico is technically a spinoff of Narcos, but I feel like they're just all one kind of series and anthology, and people are connected. So I feel like the series is 5-0 in my opinion. So you already know this review is going to be good. It focuses on and stars Diego Luna as Miguel Gallardo. You know, he started the Guadalajara cartel and, you know, got that booming, and he brought together different plazas within Mexico to get the drug game going. So the second season focuses on how, you know, he hits a rough patch. He hits a rough patch because there's dissension among the captains of the other plazas, and you know there's discontent, and also at the same time he wants more independence from the Colombians. You know, the Colombians, they produce the product, and they need, Mexico as a route to get to the United States, who are the biggest purchaser of the cocaine. And so it's like, all right. And at the same time, the Colombians kind of look down on the Mexican cartels and stuff like that. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? Without us, you're nothing. So you got that kind of dissension right there, and he wants to break free from that. And, I get it. They coming in cocky. They're like, man, we the Colombians. What y'all gonna do over here? And so, they saw the power of their worth, essentially. And they want to get revenge, too. The DEA wants to get revenge because Miguel was responsible for the death of one of their agents, who was played by Michael Pena in the last season. They ended up torturing and killing him, so they go on this vendetta to take Miguel down. And so, you got that going on while he's still trying to get the Colombian foot off his neck. Also, he's got the beef with the other plaza leaders. So it's a lot going on. And a lot of them are like, they're not feeling them. They're not rocking with them because, anytime you got a lot of money coming in, you got a lot of different, you got pride going, you got ego. Everybody's got their own, I want to run this, I want to run this thing. And you got a lot of politics involved. And murder. You get killed out here. That's a lot to toy with. And again, I love anything involving cartels, narcos, the drug kingpins. I love this stuff. Like, I can't stop watching it. I can't stop watching documentaries on this stuff. It's horrible that it's real life, but it's just fascinating. But one thing I found out, and one thing that stays true throughout, no matter what I watch, it's never worth it. It's never, yes, you're getting millions and billions of dollars. In some cases, Pablo Escobar was burning money, literally throwing money in the fireplace to keep warm because they're on the run. So it's like you can't even enjoy yourself. You can't even enjoy the fruits of your labor, the ridiculous money. People don't know how to get out when the getting is good. Get out when the getting is good. I want a Netflix series on that, about a guy who got out when the getting was good. Season 1 and 2. Let's focus on getting out while the getting is good. Retire. Me, as a drug dealer, as a cartel guy, I'd be like, yo, man, let's get this going. Oh, man, we crazy money. I made $10 million. I'm out, guys. I'm out on $10 million, man. You could take over my share. Yes, it's been great doing business with you guys. I'm out. $10 million, I'm good. Now, I'm not going to get greedy anything more than that. The DEA is on your ass. The other cartel leaders are on your ass. You know what I'm saying? Your wife is tripping. They got hits out on you. Everything is, no, I don't need that. Let me get this good, quick money, this illegal money. Let me launder it. Let me get $10 million in cash. And I'm out, man. Let me give me a nice little house. I'm chilling. People are like, how'd you get your money? Oh, investments, stocks, That's it. That's all you need to know. I have a cartoon company down in Venezuela. Whatever the case may be, to get your foot off my neck. People getting greedy, man, and that's the thing. And throughout the whole season, Diego Luna was fantastic in this. It's like everything's like more internal with him. He wasn't a fiery character, like, and even Pablo Escobar who was amazing in the initial 2 Narcos series. These guys are not fiery, hothead, coked out, just straight messes. And so they're interesting to watch. And the desperation, you feel the desperation. I wish I had $100 for every cigarette smoked in this season. I wish I had $100 for every cigarette. They was smoking cigarettes like nobody's business. And it's set in like the 80s, goes to the late 80s. One takeaway, one of the Amigos members, I forget which one it is, but he was in this, and he kind of took me out of the timeline. Amigos, they look super current. They look super current and now, and like, I can't picture you in the 80s. It wasn't Offset, I think it was Quavo. Quavo from Migos was in this season, and it was I just didn't believe it. They should have had somebody from Snowfall in this, because they were trying to introduce crack cocaine to some of the people. Like, yo, this is how you can chop it up, you can sell it for cheap, but you can sell more of it. And they were like, oh, okay, yeah. But I just felt like, man, it looks like he's from the future, though. I feel like he got out of the DeLorean and was like, yo, crack cocaine. You know what I'm saying? He just felt super current. And I didn't buy that. He took me out of the timeline. But he's only in there real quick, then he's out. But these characters are so interesting, and they also have El Chapo in this one, who's playing a bigger role and everything, and it kind of makes you root for these guys that were not good people. It's like, man, you kind of root for El Chapo, nobody believed in him, digging tunnels, man, this guy. And then he's like, he believed in himself, like, that's a good plan, we go underground, that way we get the heat off our back. Man, shut up, man. And we know El Chapo today is like, you know, a successful, you know, cat out here, so it's just like, man, and you find yourself, come on, good for you, El Chapo, man. Nobody believed in you, but you built the tunnel so you could deliver the poison without getting caught. That's how you find yourself rooting for like drug dealers, because they are, in many ways, destroying people's lives for money. When you look at it, and you're like, man, why am I rooting for you? You know what I'm saying? You got family members that struggled with addiction, turn their backs on their families, but I'm rooting for you, man. It's a crazy thing, man. The power of filmmaking. I really enjoyed this season. I would say it's superior to Narcos Mexico season 1, just because I feel like the stakes were a little bit different. Interesting characters, the rift between Gerardo and the other, you know, Plaza leaders, the underhandedness, the backstabbing, the betrayals, the political moves, and the violence. So you got all of that working together as one. And I thought it was a really good job. And it makes you really just hit your Wikipedia page to see who the real guys were. And like, okay, now. So I was doing a lot of that as I watched the joint. But man, the major takeaway, it's never worth it. The drug game is a seedy business. You gotta get in and get out. If you're gonna do it, you gotta get in and get out quick. Don't be trying to hang in there. Don't be trying to preserve your status. Don't be trying to let your ego rule. Get in and get out. If you have no other skills, learn some. Pay somebody to teach you some skills. You've acquired enough money. Find another skill, bro, because it is not worth it. Trust me, man. But forget all that. Y'all want the smooth jazz review of Narcos Mexico season 2. Well, here it is. Oh yeah. I'm giving Narcos Mexico season 2 4 saxophones out of 5. Or should I say Narcos Mexico? I forgot. Temporada 2. I think I said that right. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's good though, man. But man, tap out, guys. Tap out. All right, peeps, that's my review of Narcos Mexico season 2. Let me know what you thought of this season in the comment section below. If you tapped out on Narcos because Pablo is gone, why? What made you tap out? It's just you didn't get invested in the other characters. Let me know in the comment section below. And I think you should come back, because if you're into this genre, it's still solid and some good characters in there. Yes, I do miss Pablo, but man, we got other stories to tell. Pablo's done. He got shot on the rooftop. He's out of here. We're moving on. We off that. You know what I'm saying? So, and I will say this too. Narcos Mexico season 2, Pablo is still alive during this timeline. They just don't show him, because it's you know, it's in that same, because Pablo didn't die until like the early 90s, I believe, is when they finally caught him. So he's still alive, but since they're focused on Mexico, they don't really go to Colombia that much. So just want to throw that in there, man. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as usual, we out here.